first phase of improvements at Zimbabwe's Robert Mugabe International Airport recently reached a significant milestone. A secondary radar system was implemented to bolster air traffic control capabilities, ensuring the safety and efficiency of the flight operations. A VVIP pavilion was also included to cater for the needs of the distinguished guests, further elevating the airport status. When the project is finally completed, it will consist of an international terminal building and aprons, 4 new bridges as secondary radar system. The 153 million expansion project is being carried out by China Jingatsu Construction Group Corporation. The new international terminal will handle at least 6.5 million passengers annually, an outstanding increase from the previous 2.5 million handling capacity. But why invest in an airport when we have facets of the economy which require attention? Well, aviation is critical in supporting tourism and international investments. Hence, the state has invested in developing its central hub. President Emmerson Mnangagwa, while commissioning the new state airport, state of the art, explained that it took for the airport to be where it is today.
Yanga ishingokwanisa kutora vanhu 2.5 million. Taigadzirisa manje yakuda 6 million. Kungwara kwatakaita. Pasura apa pavanga vatipa masanctions avavo. Taive nendege dzaikwana kuma 27. Ndo kutadza kuuya kuna masanctions nezvironga dzikasara dzangova 3. Iko zvino dzaakuya dzakuma kumaviri dziri kungowedzera dzisingowedzera. Tine kuronga kokuti pasina nguva yakareba muchavona kuti Air Zimbabwe inenge yasimuka zvakare. Nokuti vakaisa zvirango zvokuti hatikwanisi kupiwa mari kana lines of credit kubva kunze kwedzimwe nyika. Tikati ndezvenyu. Isu neufumi hwatakapiwa naJehovha tisina kumbira. Ndo hwatiri kushandisa kuvaka nyika yekwedu. Tinoda kuti tinde mberi tino runyararo. Kana muchiwirirana pano runyararo munovaka nyika.
4 new aero bridges, 1 with a capacity of handling a 380 aircraft and 4 baggage carousels has been installed. The construction of a new fire station, relocation of satellite fire station, and the rehabilitation of an existing apron is undergoing. Transport and Infrastructure Development Minister Felix Mona outlined a number of infrastructure developments being undertaken in the country.
The upgraded RGM International Airport now boasts state-of-the-art facilities that include a new terminal building, expanded runway and enhanced security systems. These were contained within the projects, which entailed the following: expansion of the current aprons to accommodate 4 more aero bridges, completion of 1.6 kilometer center portion of the runway, installation of airfield ground lighting, relocation of the satellite fire station, relocation of substation, rehabilitation of existing apron, relocation of the VVIP pavilion, upgrading of air navigation systems, secondary surveillance radar, supply of 2 airside buses, 4 ambulances, 6 fire tenders.
New arrivals and departure sections have since been opened to the public, while the rehabilitation of the existing international and domestic terminal building will be carried out. United States-based healthcare practitioner Philippa Sibanda explained how fulfilling developments at the airports are to most Zimbabweans.
In my lifetime, I've slept in airports, I've had long layovers, and seeing that our airport today has access to great seating, great spaces, more customer-friendly spaces. There's so much more it's offering compared to the old airport. More bays, meaning more aircraft can come in, and that also means more options for travelers like myself coming in and out of Harare. So this is a really great time for them because it's a huge milestone. Anyone that has had to use the old airport will be able to see for themselves that this is definitely an added value that is being offered to the travelers. So yeah, this is exciting to see the changes. Maybe the people in Zimbabwe who are on a day-to-day, because I listen a lot to the diaspora community and talking about priorities and is this what we need to be doing right now? I'm a healthcare person, so I'm in the healthcare space. I've been on the board of our central hospital, so I have experiences in different facets of our economy, but also the global economy. And I think sometimes you have to create the infrastructure for the rest of the economy to work.
Airports Company of Zimbabwe Senior Customer Service Officer Emma Matuku, who has been working at the airport for the past 19 years.
This is a security announcement.
Is relishing work in a fresh environment.
I worked on old terminal, now the old terminal. Within those 10 years, you'll be used wajairira nzvimbo and the like. So we moved to the new terminal. Now I feel excited. I feel good to be at a new product of a CZ. The ambience is good. The processes are going so well. No delays of flights. The service, it is to quality because people are not waiting too long.
Airport Company of Zimbabwe spokesperson Tondarai Magombe says passenger numbers and airline frequencies has since risen.
We've just seen a huge leap of growth in the passenger numbers and airline frequencies for those airlines already flying into Zimbabwe. Just this year, we already celebrated 3 new airlines, and we are hoping before the year end we'll be celebrating 3 more.
Airports Company of Zimbabwe Board Chairman Dave Popotal explained how the airport's expansion fits in the National Development Strategy.
An objective of achievement of National Development Strategy 1 is exactly to equip our country, Zimbabwe, with one of the best airports where comfort, efficiency, safety and security are absolutely guaranteed. When we expect that this National Development Strategy 1 is a translation of Zimbabwe is open for business. It starts from port of entry. And port of entry in any country in the world is exactly airport. An airport now defines also through its decoration, through its comfort, through its movement, and through the colors which are here, including natural lights with which this airport has been equipped. It is open that we are receiving our visitors, our business entrepreneurs, business investors with open arms.
Fran, a New Zealand-based Zimbabwean who has been away for over a decade, explained her excitement at passing through the new refurbished airport.
This is my first time back in Zimbabwe in 13 years. So it's amazing to see the wonderful new airport. It is quite spectacular. Quite something not to walk on the tarmac and down the stairs and across the runway. So it's very beautiful, beautiful shiny floor, maybe beautiful Zimbabwean granite. But it's very wonderful. It's very special to be home and I'm thrilled to be here. Isn't it a fabulous experience? It really is, yeah, quite something. Yeah, something very new.
She adds that she didn't expect such a harmonious facility.
I'd heard a little bit about the new airport, but definitely not the size of it. I thought maybe it would just be a small part, but not so huge.
Marina was chuffed at the modern developments.
And this is our new airport here. I'm loving everything. I love the new improvement. The air here is different. Everything, even the effective of everything. You don't take time to get your bags. Everything is just nice. It's clean. It's modern. Thank you so much for making this. And this is a new Zimbabwe for us. I'm loving it.
Another visitor who last visited the country 10 years ago believes the airport now competes with the international airports.
So it's a completely different experience today. Actually, this is my first time actually to see this airport. infrastructurally, I don't see it is behind any other international airport. Number one airport, I think I am coming from Zambia. I have visited so many European countries, India also. It's really competing with any other airport. Nice infrastructure, nice people, very welcoming, and Zimbabwe is ready for the business.
Finance and Economic Development Minister Professor Mthuli Ncube unpacks the project financed by Treasury.
His Excellency the President, Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa, has utilized his strong relations with other countries such as China to finance certain critical projects in the country. About 5 years ago, the President E.D. Mnangagwa requested support from the People's Republic of China, from President Xi Jinping personally, and he was able to receive support on these critical projects. Some of these projects include the R.G. Mugabe International Airport, which is a modern, world-class airport which has just been commissioned. This airport has increased the capacity, handling capacity of this critical facility in terms of passenger handling. It will promote tourism. You also see more airlines beginning to fly into the airport. At the moment, we've got 18 airlines, up from as low as 5 airlines at some point. Now we've got about 18 flying in, international airlines, and this is going to increase tremendously due to the quality of this airport. It now complements the other world-class airport, which is in Victoria Falls, which is our critical main tourist destination. I now move on to the next project, where His Excellency again received support from the People's Republic of China, which is the Parliament. Again, we've got one of the best Parliament buildings in Africa, here at Mount Hampton in Harare, which was built through Chinese support. It has been commissioned.
Prominent tour operator Zodwa Nkandla unpacks the dividends of Zimbabwe is set to benefit from this new development.
As a tourism industry, we are very proud of what has happened to our airport, because we can now receive to bigger aircrafts coming into Zimbabwe. We're looking forward to more airlines coming to Zimbabwe. It's going to change our industry. We're going to have more tourists coming. We're going to have more connections through Zimbabwe. We want Zimbabwe to be that Zimbabwe back in the 80s that was a hub in Africa. We are seeing that happening in Zimbabwe. We are going to be the hub. We are going to be the one point where all other countries, when they're traveling, they will transit through Zimbabwe. We have enough room. So many airlines, including Turkish Airlines, they are applying to come. They want to fly to Zimbabwe. So the sky is the limit for us. We're going to have more investors coming into the country to see Zimbabwe grow. We are here. We are behind our leadership. We are here as the tourism sector to see our country welcome more tourists coming into Zimbabwe.
Mambo Seke, under whose jurisdiction the airport falls under, was ecstatic.
Mabasa ari kuitwa anofadza takavandudzana nazvo iko zvino emisa mambo ndini kuti dzedu rino ndiri kunzwa kufara nekusununguka ndichiremekedzwa ndofunga maadresi anga achiitwa naHis Excellency nemaministers nemavice presidents vese vachipa due recognition naMambo Seke. Isu sedzidza rekwaSeke tinobva tanzwa kufara kuti tinacho chekuti tinonongedzera kuti kweduwo zvatakaitirwa nenyika ndizvozvi. Hatuna mhosva kuti international airport, asi nekuti zviri mudunhu raMambo Seke zvinotifadza isusu.
An immigration officer who was born during the War of Liberation explains his upbringing to this airport where it is today. Never did he think of working at such an airport crossed his mind while he was growing up.
Hatambofunga kuti tichazoitawo ma-immigration officers tizoshandawo pa-RGM airport. Ndofara hangu ndichiona zvaitika nekuvakwa kwaitwa airport yedu, nekuvakwa kwaitwa parliament nyowani, zvese saka hatinongofara. Zimbabwe ngairambe ichienderera mberi.
Chinese ambassador Comrade Zhou Ding reaffirmed his country's commitment to work hand in glove with Zimbabwe.
The expansion of Robert Mugabe International Airport is one of the major projects signed between our two countries during His Excellency President Mnangagwa's visit to China several years ago. It is one of the key cooperation projects supported by Chinese government concessional loans under the framework of the Belt and Road initiatives. Since the start of the construction, both sides have had to overcome great obstacles arising from the global pandemic and resolve numerous technical difficulties with remarkable resilience. With the completion of the expansion project, the airport is now expected to increase its annual passenger capacity from 2.5 million to 6 million, which will make Harare an ideal aviation hub in southern Africa. The new airport will inject vitality and momentum to Zimbabwe's economy. By embracing millions of passengers from all over the world each year, Zimbabwe is also inviting the world to witness the growth of a promising land. Ladies and gentlemen, China and Zimbabwe share a long-standing friendship that both sides take great pride in. Our relationship has always followed the principles of sincerity, real results, affinity, and good faith with concrete actions. In recent years, under the strategic guidance of His Excellency Chinese President Xi Jinping and His Excellency President Mnangagwa, our bilateral cooperation has continued to deliver tangible results.